Hey Leo, it's Naja Tarot Snob here with your weekly tarot scope, and this is for the week of August 10th, 2020. Leo, happy birthday to all of you guys. It is your season. I hope you guys are making the best of this season despite the crazy year that we're having. Shout out to my July babies, shout out to my August babies, and thank you guys for hosting us this season. Leo, I have your love reading here. This is going to be for those of you that have a special somebody on your mind, your husband or wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your lover, your secret crush, your coworker, your neighbor, your boo, your ex, whoever it is that you're thinking about in this very moment. This reading is going to be about them, okay? Make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video. We'll take that one. It does help other Leos like yourself get a hold of me. I do a long shuffle and everything off of camera because it takes me so long between signs to get the new energy. So I just kind of like to let a few fall out of my hand here to see where to start. But I do all of my shuffling off camera because my shuffling is just so dramatic and it takes so long. Ooh. We won't take those because they have to fall out. They can't be right side up. If it's right side up, it's not a message. It's just a sloppy shuffle. It has to fall a certain way for me to know that's actually a message from the guides. All right, so let's see what we have for my Leos this week. This one popped back out. Like it popped out. I put it back in, and obviously it popped right back out. Okay, so a couple of things going on here. Put that there actually and put this here. All right, so I feel like it's a little bit, I feel like this week you and your lover are kind of in an in-between stage, or it's not good and it's not bad. It's kind of like it's in the middle. Okay, so let's just kind of go ahead and unpack it. So I did get this. It fell out a couple of times here while I was shuffling, and then I kept putting it back in. It still made itself back out, or it made its way back out. So I feel like you and someone, you're in a good space. It's not horrible right now, but I do feel like there is some kind of distance between you and this person a little bit. So, I mean, the distance doesn't seem like it's horrible. It just seems like you're just wondering, hey, what's up? We haven't been as close as we used to be. Or you're like, you're not reaching out as much as you had been reaching out. Or maybe this could be you kind of taking a break back from this person. So I do feel like something happened, something small. It could have been a small fight or an argument, or something that's been bothering you for so long, or some kind of argument or something that keeps coming back up. The reason why I say that there's something here is because I got the Six of Cups. So that makes me think that there's something that you guys that's been lingering in the relationship for a while, or like maybe a small fight or incident or something that you guys have been fighting about for a while. I feel like that's kind of bothering you again this week, or you guys had a spat about it again this week. So I do feel like there's some distance, but the reason why I say it's kind of on and off, or it kind of doesn't feel like it's forever, it's final, is because I think you guys had been getting along. So I'm just feeling like you guys were getting along, but then maybe this little fight happened, so now you're mad at each other. You guys are feeling distant right now. Or maybe you guys, this doesn't feel like it's something that's final to me. It feels like a small fight, or like the distance doesn't feel like it's forever. Like I don't think the relationship is over between you and this person. I feel like this is somebody who's going to come back around very soon. But I do feel like I'm really getting that there's a situation that you guys have been dealing with for a while that you guys can't seem to let go of. Some kind of fight or argument you guys always have because of this situation that always comes up. I don't know if this is a person, or like I said, this is an issue in the relationship. Something always comes up. Something that neither one of you can seem to escape, this fight. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's where you guys are at right now, fighting over whatever this thing is that you're always arguing about. I also feel like, and I feel like I pulled these cards for you guys last week, or maybe not. I also feel like one of you are putting much more into the relationship than the other. Like you're doing so much more for the relationship and the other person is not. And I don't know if they realize it either, that that could have a lot to do with this Eight of Swords as well. They're not even seeing the things that you're doing for them. So I do feel like you're putting something into it, and you're simply not getting out of it what it is that you're expecting. This sounds so familiar. I feel like I pulled this for you guys before. But there's a lot of work being done. You're not seeing the results that you want. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to be strong because you really love this person. That's clear. And there is a connection as well. That's clear. So you really, really, really love this person. And we'll see in a minute how they're feeling. But you really love this person, but you're doing so much, you're trying to be strong, you're really pulling in that inner strength, like I want to make this relationship work, but they are just really being an asshole right now, or they're really not communicating the way that you want them to, the way that you need them to. They're not putting the effort back in the relationship that you are. Like there's just something here that's starting to feel like it's one-sided, like both of you are not working hard on this relationship. And again, for a lot of you, it's some bull duty that you've been dealing with for a long time that just keeps that seems to keep bringing itself up, is what I was trying to say. I came up with Keems, I don't know. So I am seeing this as well. I do have the Tower. I feel like it's because whatever this argument is that you guys keep having, or whatever it is that you're holding back, or whatever it is, it may turn into this. Like it may turn into a big Tower moment, like a massive blow up, if you guys are holding on to it. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said early on, I still don't feel like this relationship is final. I feel like whatever it is, for some of you, it's a really small situation. For some of you, it is a lot bigger. But I don't feel like it's like over. I don't feel like the relationship is going to be over. Even after this Tower moment, I don't think the relationship is completely going to be over. Not based on this. Let's see how they're feeling. Because right now, I'm getting that there's some kind of fight, or just something that you guys are dealing with right now. I feel like it's something that you guys continuously are dealing with. Let's see how they're feeling. This is going to be how they feel about you, how they feel about the relationship, how they feel about the situation that you guys are dealing with right now. This is the Leo lover's feeling, okay? How is the Leo lover feeling about you right now? Okay, and they better be feeling good about you, because it's your birthday, damn it. They can't be giving you any drama. Leo lover, okay? I'm gonna take, nope, you can't take those, because those right side up. All right, so this is how they're feeling about you guys right now. So I feel like they, the person that you're dealing with, this is how they feel about you. So this would be the High Priestess, is how they see you. I think that they may think that they don't, I think a piece of them feels like maybe it's hard to communicate with you. I feel like they're not enjoying the communication that they have with you. You know, I just feel like they think it's hard to speak with you sometimes. I do feel like maybe sometimes they feel like you don't see their side of the story, or you're not understanding what they're trying to communicate to you. They don't feel like you're actually, I guess, seeing their point of view, or seeing things from their point of view. They think that maybe you ignore their feelings sometimes. I also think that for some of you, your lover feels like trying to get you to be emotional is hard, or trying to get you to be emotional is like pulling teeth. I also feel like some of them think that maybe you've got some emotions or some secrets or something inside that you're holding back, something that you're not communicating fully. Like this is how they're feeling about you. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you're not saying, something that you're not really letting out. Okay, that's how they're feeling about you. They are trying to hold on to you, no doubt. They do not want to let you go. That's why I said, even with that distance, it doesn't feel final, because I feel like, you know, that distance is just some space, it's just a break. But I don't think that they're thinking, I don't want to be with this person. I think that they're still going to try and hold on. I've got the 10 of Cups here, you know what I'm saying? I've got the Queen of Cups, so I feel like they feel like you're somebody that they can be with for a while. They definitely see you as somebody that can be their king or queen. You know, somebody who's going to be great at home and great with kids and great as a mom or dad or whatever, depending on who's watching, obviously. But I feel like they see you in that way, and they want to be with you. But right now, I think it's a lot of back and forth between you both, and it's a lot of back and forth between their feelings. And also, I think that they don't, you know, they don't feel like you're actually communicating with them properly. You know, believe it or not, you're probably thinking like, oh no, that's them, that's how they're doing me. But I think that they're actually thinking they're not getting the right communication from you. Maybe every time they try to bring something up to you, you cuss them out. You know, every time they try to talk to you about a situation, you yell at them or you snap at them. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe they ask you how you feel, and you're not as, you know, forthcoming with your emotions as you think you are. Like, I feel like you probably don't realize, you know, how they're seeing you. You're not even realizing it, if that makes sense. You know, like I just said a moment ago, you know, you're trying to get them to, or you're doing all this work for them and they're not seeing it. Believe it or not, I think that they actually think they're doing work as well, and you're not seeing it. So whole lot of lack of communication, which is what the High Priestess is all about. definitely about using your intuition and all that stuff too, but that's for, tarot school later. But in this situation is about like lack of communication, okay? And I think that they don't think that you communicate well, I guess, whatever it is that you're trying to say or express, okay? This is how they're feeling about you. They get a little sad sometimes thinking about you and thinking about the relationship. It sometimes makes them sad. And in this relationship with you, they are not always happy. So just kind of keep that in mind. Whatever it is that's going on, whatever you're doing wrong or they're doing wrong, whoever's doing what wrong, I can tell you that they are not always happy in this relationship. They don't want to leave. They don't want to walk away. Again, Four of Pentacles, they're holding on. They're trying to save it. You know what I'm saying? Whether you see it or not, they do want to save it. But they're not always happy in this relationship, okay? Lots of talks that need to be had there. Lots of communication. Why are you not happy? Why are we both not happy? Why does this fight keep coming up? Why do we have to keep dealing with this? Why won't you do this? Tell me what I need to do so that you won't do this anymore. Like, I just feel like it's a lot of that energy that's going on. Let's see what's next, Leos. Again, Leo, this is what's going to happen like this week or the rest of August or maybe a little bit in September. This doesn't mean what's going to happen forever. This isn't final. This is just like the next steps, okay? All right, what's going to happen next, or, like what needs to be done, What's next? All right, so I asked what's next, and I am seeing a little distance. Something definitely needs to change. You need to definitely work on, I'm getting a glare, sorry, the sun's going up and down. You need to definitely work on whatever it is that you guys are fighting about. You need to work on trying to make sure that that fight never happens again. Like, if it's a person you're fighting over, if it's a situation, if it's work, whatever it is that you guys are fighting about, it's time to put that relationship, not the relationship. It's time to put that situation to rest. It has to die. Final. Like, you have to stop arguing about that. If it's something that they did and you're having a hard time forgiving them for it, you have to be ready to really forgive them and move on, because it's not fair to keep bringing it up. If it's something that you did to them, you need to tell them, like, hey, I apologize. I don't want to keep going back and forth about this. If it's not something that either one of you did, but it's just something you can't get over, like where you guys going to move at or relocate or whatever, if whatever it is that you guys keep fighting about, you have to stop fighting about it, because it's making the relationship, it's tainting the relationship. You know what I'm saying? This is what I got when I said what's next. A lot of bad energy, a lot of fighting to come. You know what I'm saying? There may be another fight this week. There may be another fight again in August. It may be another stank week, because that energy is just not looking good this week. The energy is just looking like there's just, continued distance. It's just, whatever that is, you know what I'm saying? Something needs to die. That the situations I'm talking about, please. Situations need to die. Old habits need to die. Old situations, old arguments, things you've been arguing about since 2013, since 2015, things you've been arguing about since last year. It's time to kill those arguments. Or I should say, it's time to kill that situation. It's time to let it go. Easier said than done, but it's time to at least put forth the effort to work on really letting it go. And you know what it is. You know what it is that's bothering you. You know what it is that's bothering them. It's something there, but it needs to die, because this relationship is not going to be, you're not going to be able to move forward and be happy in this relationship if you guys keep bringing that up, or if you guys keep fighting about that. You know what I'm saying? Because I really feel like it's an older situation. If for some of you, you're like, well, no, we don't always argue about this. This is something new. Whatever the situation is, I feel like it's something that can develop, that's going to have a snowball effect, something that's just going to keep building up. You know what I'm saying? Until it's, you blow up and have that tower moment. So kill it right now. If it's something that you feel like can keep lingering, I'm telling you, kill it right now. Or else you'll be talking about this a year or two from now and still arguing about the same thing. So if it's not your story completely because it's a new argument, put it to bed right now. Don't deal with it. If it's some kind of red flag, don't ignore the sign. Okay? I hope that this makes sense to all of my Leos. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Again, put those old situations, those old arguments, those old conversations about the same lolly, whatever, put it to rest. It's time to end it. It's a new year for you guys. It's a new you guys got a whole new year ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I mean. It's your birthday season. It's just time to get rid of all that old stuff. Don't go until your new year carrying over those old arguments and those old feelings. Like, oh, I see so much of that. Anyway, yes, thank you to my Leos. Hope this made sense to you guys. Make sure you're following me on Instagram, Gypsy_Hustle. That is where I do my free readings every Friday. I post a question box. You submit a question, and I will consult the guys, give you a yes or no answer. tarotsnob@gmail.com is how you can book a personal reading with me. I'll send you my rates and then also the time that I have available. I'll put those in the description as well to make it easier for you, okay? If you have questions about this particular reading, talk to me in the comments. I'll try to get back to all of you guys. I know last week I was trying to pull a card for everybody, but I got overwhelmed with scheduled readings. Okay, so my apologies for that. I was trying to, read the comments, and I was trying to get to as many of you as I could and pull those cards, but I got overwhelmed, like I said, with reading, so my apologies for that. But please, if you have questions about this reading, please talk to me in the comments, and I will see if I can answer and give you guys any kind of clarity. All right, thank you so much to my Leos. Enjoy your birthday. Enjoy your season. Once again, thank you so much for hosting us this August 2020, and I will see you guys next week. Oh, if the reading resonates, say girl hi. If it did not, say girl bye.